In this video, I'm going to show you how to customize the web viewer. The web viewer can also be opened from the admin system and then customized by the systems administrator. So first open the admin system, click on the Windows icon, scroll down to L, click on Lock Lizard, and then select Administration System. Enter your user details and log in. Go to the My Account tab. Under the web viewer, click on the web viewer link. In the login box, again, enter your details and log in. The view is very similar to what the users see, only in the administrator's view, it has some different functionality. So let's have a look at some of the options available to Systems Administrator. For a start, it's got the name displayed again, Alan Jones, who's the Systems Administrator. There's a logo showing here, which I've set up earlier, just to display. Next to the Log Out button, we now have a Settings button. And again on the right, next to the Log Out button, we now have a Settings menu. Okay, that's different from the user's view. They don't have the Settings menu. Okay. On the left, we've got the Documents option, and it shows the documents we have currently loaded into the web viewer. Here we have tags. In this case, we've set up tags. Now you can highlight a document, choose Add or Remove Tags. You can then type in the tag name you want to relate the document to, and then click Apply. Okay. I have a couple of tags already set up, one called Reports, one called Web Publishing. It's just a way of sorting your documents into an easier way so that you can view and use them accordingly. So if I click on Reports, I have one report in here, and here it is. Okay. I can click on there, I can choose to delete that report if I wish to, and I can add other reports to that tab in the way I've just shown you. We've also got one here under Web Publishing. Okay, that makes it a little bit easier to view your documents in certain categories. If you want to view them all again, you just click on Documents. Under that, we now have a Statistics area where you can view how many customers are online currently, in this case none, total documents are uploaded at this time, in this case 4, and the amount of disk space that's been used for these documents. Okay, so you can manage your server storage accordingly. Okay. The controls for the documents remain the same. Batch options, select, add, remove tags, unpublish. You've got your usual sort options, the same as the normal viewers have got. You can show how many documents you want to show in the viewing area at any one time. And you have the same search feature. So you can search by ID, title, description, tags. Okay, cancel that. The biggest difference is the settings menus. So we go into settings now. You have 4 tabs. The general tab, in here, you can show a list of publications, show expired documents, show document tags. That relates to what appears underneath the documents in the display window. Okay. You can set up an unauthorized message by using dynamic variables and HTML tags. At the bottom is the licensing URL. This field is not editable. It is where your safeguard administration system is hosted. Next, we have the Newsfeed tab. You can set up a newsfeed URL and give it a title. Here you can push news updates to your customers, for instance, your latest ebooks or reports that are available for purchase. Please note this feature is only available to publishers that have purchased own branding. You also have some advanced options to customize the newsfeed, like hiding dates, hiding messages, displaying links in web browser tab, and the slideshow. You can also set the height and the amount of items that are displayed at the time. Okay. If you make any changes in this area, all you have to do is click the Save button before you exit. Next, in the Viewer Branding tab, here you can customize the viewer with your logo, colors, and icons. Again, this is only available to publishers that have purchased own branding. You can add a viewer branding image, just select the location of the file, branding hyperlink, document icons. User avatar. In this case, I've set one up BBC. This is the one that actually shows in the top corner of the screen there, as you can see. Okay. You can add or remove the icon. You can have a viewer title, favicon, or you can set a theme according to the color that you prefer. Okay. Once again, once you've changed any settings in this area, all you have to do is press save. And lastly, we have the login branding. Here you can set up branding for the viewer login screen. Here you can change your logo, colors, and icons again. Once again, this is only available to publishers that have purchased own branding. You've got the logon URL. You have a logout redirect URL, should you wish to set one up. The background image, which I've set one in here for display purposes later. A login box image. Again, the image is set for display purposes. Login box title and login box subtitle. We will see all of those in the example I will show at the end. Okay, and you also have the option of changing the login box position on the screen should you wish to do so. Once you've made your changes, press the save button at the bottom. If any users are currently logged into the web viewer while these changes are being made, then they will only see the new changes once they log in again or refresh their browser. If your old images are still displaying, then clearing the browser cache will normally fix this. So overall, there are many options available for you to customize in the web browser. Please note, when adding graphics, it is important to comply with the file types and sizes recommended. These are normally displayed in the question mark help icon next to each option or in the web viewer manual. So in the question marks, according to what you're trying to do, there will be advice on possible file sizes. There we go. Screen size of such and such. So they're there to assist you. Using graphics of the wrong sizes or types could cause issues and prevent them from loading and displaying correctly, if at all. Once you've finished making changes, either save the changes or cancel out. And when you've finished in the web viewer in general, log out. As before with the normal web viewer, if you close the browser without logging out, your session will be locked for 30 minutes before you can log in again. Okay, so it's important you log out and don't just close the browser. But when you have finished with the web viewer, then you can close the browser. We will now see how the customized changes to the web browser looks to the user. So we're now logged on as a user. I'm going to open up the web viewer from the user's email. On the opening screen, straight away that you can see that the login box has been customized. You've got a title in the login box and you have a subtitle. Okay, you have a background image. This image is a little bit stretched because it wasn't the correct size. However, I quite liked it as it is. It looks quite different. So I thought, yeah, that's not a bad background image. So straight away, you can see the changes that have been made by putting a few graphics in there. So we'll just log in as a user. Log in, and we have the normal user interface. Okay, again, we have the graphics showing in the icon box at the top. We've got the user's name now. We don't have any settings showing here or settings menu at the top right. We don't have any statistics showing. So this is the normal browser view. Okay, so he's got favorites showing and he's got tags showing. Same tags as we had set up. So he wants to view the reports, views the reports, can view the web publishing, or he can view all the documents. Just a basic overview of how you can customize the browser according to your business. Okay, so when you're finished with that as a normal user, you would log out. We come back to the screen now, and that's it. Close the browser down.